Hey, what is up, guys? Dean here. Welcome to another podcast, the second podcast of Raw Talk. So let's just get right to it. I'm going to recap the important parts that happened during this episode of Raw. Now, technically, we have 3 weeks left till WrestleMania, and now all the hype is going to start happening. So we know Chris Jericho came out to the ring, and Kevin Owens came out, and now they are booked to fight at WrestleMania. Not only just a singles match, but Kevin Owens will only fight Chris Jericho if he puts that United States Championship on the line at WrestleMania. So I could see this being a solid, pretty good match. Not a bad way of booking so far. You know, we still have 3 weeks left to see what's going on. And out comes Samoa Joe. So I guess this is where they start having Kevin Owens and Samoa Joe like being teamed up, going after Chris Jericho, and Sami Zayn comes out, try to save Chris Jericho. Then next thing you know, Kevin Owens has a match with Sami Zayn. And later on, Samoa Joe is versing Chris Jericho. The match ended quickly between Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn. Kevin Owens defeated Sami Zayn on Raw, and that was it. Then let's get right to the Samoa Joe and Chris Jericho match, which it was another quick match. Samoa Joe just put Chris Jericho in like a sleeping hold outside the ring, and the ref got up to 9. Samoa Joe went back inside the ring and won the match by a countout. And right there, Chris Jericho's back in the ring, and Samoa Joe decides to go back in the ring, tries to attack Chris Jericho, but Chris Jericho does the code breaker to Samoa Joe, and I guess something's going to happen between these two guys, but I don't know. We'll see what happens with that. Let's talk about the women's. The women's, apparently now there is a triple threat. The triple threat is going to happen for the Raw Women's title at WrestleMania. Bayley versus Sasha versus Charlotte. Sasha and Bayley had a match that Stephanie McMahon booked, and if Sasha wins, she gets to be in the match in the triple threat, and of course Sasha Banks won this match. So it's all booked. Charlotte gets to the ring and starts attacking Sasha and Bayley. So with that being said, where was Nia Jax? That was my question. I'm surprised Nia Jax didn't come out because I thought this was supposed to be a fatal 4-way, but it looks like it's going to be a triple threat now. So that's fine. Enzo and Cass had a rematch against the club. Cesaro and Sheamus came out, and Enzo accidentally hit into Cesaro, spilling his coffee all over the place, and Cesaro gets pissed and goes right after Enzo and Cass, and they start having a fight. And next week, there's a match between Cesaro and Sheamus and Enzo and Cass. Whoever wins will go on to WrestleMania and face the club at WrestleMania for the Raw Tag Team titles, which actually might turn out to be a triple threat tag title match. We'll see. Not too sure yet. Another thing that happened, I don't know if I should talk about the ending of Raw now, or should I just get right into it? But Goldberg. Let's get right to Goldberg. Goldberg came out. Then the next thing you know, Paul Heyman comes out. As Paul Heyman comes out, Brock Lesnar comes out, just standing on the stare down with Goldberg. And Brock Lesnar wants to go shake Goldberg's hand. Goldberg did not want to shake Brock Lesnar's hand. And Paul Heyman, if you guys paid attention closely, called Goldberg a bitch. So Goldberg, of course, got distracted with that. Then Brock Lesnar does the F5 to Goldberg. Now let's get to the last part of Raw. Braun Strowman comes out looking for Roman Reigns to kill Roman. And next thing you know, the return of The Undertaker. Now, I thought we were going to have Undertaker versus Braun Strowman. But no. Out comes Roman Reigns. Braun Strowman leaves. Out comes Roman Reigns. And it's just a stare down. And Roman Reigns is saying, now you're in my yard, blah, 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 bullshit, whatever. Roman ruins everything. That's the hashtag. Roman ruins everything. You know, Raw wasn't that bad. It's just till the ending where Roman and Undertaker had a stare down. Undertaker looked at the WrestleMania sign. Roman Reigns looked at the WrestleMania sign. And that's it from there. As the only best part, Undertaker took Roman Reigns by the throat, lifted him up, and got him with the choke slam. So now this match is set. Roman Reigns versus Undertaker. Which I'd rather have Braun Strowman versus The Undertaker. You know what? Screw that. I'd rather have Nia Jax versus The Undertaker other than Roman. It's whatever now. You know, Roman Reigns is the guy for Raw. You know, it's Roman ruins everything. He does. But we'll just see what happens at WrestleMania. Who knows? Hopefully Roman Reigns loses, which will hopefully be the case. And who knows? Maybe it might turn out to be a triple threat. So Braun Strowman might actually be in it. That's what I'm hearing. But who knows? We'll see what happens. And that's pretty much it. Well, thank you guys so much for watching listening to today's Raw Talk Podcast. Let me know in the comments below what was your favorite part of Raw. And what do you think of this podcast today? And I will see you guys tomorrow for SmackDown Live.